got 1 minute video as well.
On and on.
Aloha, ciao, it's a Monday, and if you're new around these parts, it's a Q&A. I hate myself for that. We asked you guys on Facebook, Twitter, and on our last Q&A video to leave questions for us, and we're going to dive into those renownedly shit questions you've left us. Probably prefacing this, if you want to get involved in the next Q&A, all you need to do is comment down below a question, and also find us on Twitter or something. Could we just talk about this? No, this is gross. I went to the gym this morning and now that's happening. Relatable. This shirt is very creased and I'm not quite sure why I haven't ironed it yet. But what we're gonna do is, again, like last time, get over it. Caller number 1 is Esme says, was there any point in your life you completely hated being a twin, didn't want to be known as each other's twin? Love your videos. Firstly, thank you for liking our videos. Secondly, all the time. All the time. Actually, my permanent plane of existence is one where I hate being a twin. It's not something that bothers me, because having a twin isn't like, it's not a, like, it's, I mean, it's kind of a curse, but it's not like you fixate on it all the time. I don't really think about it. Mind you, if I was you, I wouldn't be bothered about having you as a twin, whereas I myself, if only you knew, I'm kind of like 90% of the time like, get away from me. It's also a constant struggle for having your own space, items of your own, a relationship on your own without you getting involved. It's just a constant battle. Next question. Off our last video, Luana BT shouts, have you watched any sports animes yet? And the answer is no, because I like sci-fi, I like fantasy, I like to watch things that are like an absolute escape from reality. So sports, does Yuri on Ice, am I out of focus? Right, I haven't watched any sports animes, however, I know that Yuri on Ice is critically acclaimed as being really good. There's also that swimming one. It's the swim team, isn't it? Yeah. I don't know, sports isn't something I normally enjoy anyway, so to watch... Do you know, like, you've got friends that probably play FIFA online, and you're like, why would you play that instead of any other number of games that are also available on your gaming console? That feeling, that's what I get for anime, sports anime. I should probably at least try it to determine whether or not I like it, but in general, I just like sports. Also, I think there's a lot of fan service in sports animes, and I'm just kind of like, here's a butt. Here's a butt, here's breasts. I don't like it when it's like young girls falling over and it's like, here's their knickknacks. Well, I don't understand. It's like, they don't establish the age of some of these characters, but they make them look really young and then suddenly they're like bonking and you're like... Right, there's never sex anyways. Emily says, on our last video, thoughts on Emma Watson is Emily on our last video says, thoughts on Emma Watson being Belle in Beauty and the Beast, hint, she's amazing. Okay, right. I've got so many thoughts on this, and I want to hear what you guys have to say. So, let's start the first one. I thought Emma Watson was brilliant as Hermione. I think she's a great actress. And Perks of Being a Wallflower, she was amazing as well. She was supposed to be cast as Mia in La La Land, and I don't think she would have done I'm happy if she wasn't. Job. Yeah, I think I love Emma Stone's bits, so I'm kind of like, whoop whoop. She's got a similar situation to Jennifer Lawrence. I think Jennifer Lawrence is very... Yeah. You see the actor rather than the character they're playing sometimes, and I think that's going to happen. But I do think that Beauty and the Beast is like a magical film, and she's played a magical character before, so she should be perfect for the role. I think she'll be fine. She'll do a good job. If you could choose only one item to take with you to a desert island, what would it be and why? Sorry if my English is not correct, but I'm Italian and I'm learning... Your English was perfect. You just got the island part. It's like, your English is superb. Could it be alive? A peanut. Single peanut. So you could plant it and grow a peanut bush? What do they grow on a tree? They grow on a vine. Do they? They're like beans. You don't know that. A peanut isn't a nut, it's a legume, so it grows like a bean. Niki and the Giant Peanut Stalk. What you get up to in your own time is completely down to you, but not everyone needs to know about it. Okay, I would take equipment to make chocolate. Because that's really like... Okay, in terms of nutrients, a cocoa bean. In terms of nutrient output and need for calories, chocolate doesn't really tick those boxes. Chocolate is a source of fat. Can my nickname be Cocoa Bean? I'm Cocoa Bean and I'll be Soft Peach. So that's how you shall refer to us from now on. Oh my god, should I dye my hair peach? Jimin's hair's peach, and I was like, I want to dye my hair peach. And I'll dye my hair brown. Cocoa. Gucci Bean. Valerie Adams said, a question for the new one.
How do you decide who edits and uploads the videos? It's a 50-50 thing.
Take it in turns.
Like, I know duos where only one person edits, and I'm like,
damn.
Whoever isn't editing got the good side of that deal.
I'm like, I like to express myself creatively in the edit and make myself seem funnier than Niki.
So like,
which is quite easy anyway.
What you can do is put like a little bubble effect on my face, and then put some little fireworks down here, little explosion like now, and then after that, just have a little strobe effect of different like coloured filters going across the screen.
That takes forever. I'm not doing that.
Okay.
Ali Alsation on our last video says, "What did you use most as an excuse not to do schoolwork?" My twin ate my work.
No, what? Guys, I'm gonna have to own up. I never didn't do homework.
I was a really good kid at school.
Hang on, I just did a triple negative. I always did my homework. I was scared not to. I was accused of drawing on a table once by a teacher, and I got so upset. I was like, because it was like the first day of a new year, so it was a new teacher that I hadn't really met before, and I had to explain that through tears. If you knew me, that I wouldn't do that.
You cried.
I was very close to it, yeah. So like, we all live and learn and grow and mature. I used to love getting the school organiser, like the first day back.
When you got the new books at school, or a new organiser, or a new diary, you just keep it so pristine. And if you got any marks on the front cover, you'd be like, clean it.
I knew someone that laminated theirs and it didn't work. And it actually just melted the page.
How can you laminate?
Well, exactly, you can't.
Next.
Living in a random world, who are your biases in SHINee and BTS? BTS is easy, it's... I was going to say wrong way around. It's Rapmon, Sideho, Jimin.
For me, it's... Jimin is now my bias. I used to have Rapmon as my bias, but it's Jimin, Rapmon, and also Sugar on the same level. And
Sugar is going up.
I feel like Sugar's been underrated for a long while.
This is such a... We're going to have so many comments arguing against what we've just said.
Okay, he wasn't underrated. I just mean, like, you always see him like, Jimin, Jungkook, blah, 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 J-Hope. J-Hope's really cool. He also reminds me of, like, a younger, like, brother figure.
Who?
J-Hope.
Steph Ward, how excited are you for Never Walk Alone? Sorry, you Never Walk Alone, because I'm VVVV excited.
I'm really excited. So I actually didn't realise it was a repackage of Wings.
No, me neither.
And then they've added like two new tracks, I think. Also the concept art came out like last week, so check that out if you haven't seen it. Totally excited. Wish there were more new songs. But what can you do? They only released it like...
But they might be like remastered versions.
Even though released it like 3 months ago.
Even though the album was out like 8 months ago, right?
No.
6 months?
It came out in October.
No, it wasn't October.
Yes, it was.
Okay, well. I'm hoping for big things. On Facebook, Bregan, Emma, Truni, I've definitely said your name wrong. Who is your YouTube OTP, canon or not?
Holy Trinity, obviously.
You mean which Holy Trinity though? Because
canon until proven otherwise.
You mean Grace, Hannah, and Mamrie?
Yeah.
Because apparently Felix...
No.
Felix, Mark.
The original Holy Trinity. But I would like to say Rose and Rosie are my canon OTP 5 ever.
Oh yeah, no, stop, because it's cringy, because they found, like...
someone actually said at a meetup yesterday, was like, you've turned into a Rose and Rosie fan account. I was like, I'm sorry.
Yeah, and it's weird, because you're supposed to be on the same level as professionals as them, and all you do is talk about them and their dog.
I was like, this is so nice, Wilma's such a babe.
Maddie McGowan, how does one best combat a persistent shave? And to give context to this...
Right, so I met Maddie, we've known her ages, and she was running a booth at this thing me and Linda went to the other day, and she was handing out chafe cream. And I said, Linda said, Niki has a chafe issue with his nipples.
No, it's not an issue with my nipples. Right, I'm gonna get a drink while you do. I had a jumper that has some heavy embroidery on it, and it just so happened that it was a very cold day, and things were looking up, if you know what I'm saying. And I was walking, and I was like, ooh, bit sore. And lo and behold, I had chafed a nipple. Not both, just one. And I don't understand that because there was embroidery over both of them. So luckily I was in Google and there was hand cream in the toilet, so I got some hand cream and just went like that. That was like a dolphin noise. I tried to do a squeaky noise, didn't work. Anya said, what's something you actually like about each other for real though?
I like that...
Like, I feel like if Lucy and Lydia were answering this question, they'd be like, oh, I like that. You do your hair so well, or like, you're so nice to me all the time.
Lydia would like literally sing Lucy's praises, and then, wait, no,
other way around.
Lucy would sing Lydia's praises, and then they'd both be like, and they'd talk for half an hour about like, how much they love each other.
Whereas a question about us, not Lucy and Lydia.
Yeah, well, I don't like you, so. I fucking love milk. Almond milk.
I want to get into K-pop. What do I listen to first?
Okay. This is important, and This is the moment where you should be like, okay, I need to listen to something that I think I might enjoy, and also won't be too heavy and too distant from what you're used to.
So I think BTS is good because they are very like palatable.
Yeah, and you need to be like, what do I listen to currently? So if you're into like Justin Bieber or like 1D, you're gonna want something that's very like poppy. And I would say BTS is the best bet.
Although BTS are slightly more R&B side of things. It's not R&B, but it's like edgier pop that's not quite... It's not bubblegum pop. There we go.
Yeah. But if you're into girl groups, or you want something that is really just so poppy and sympathy, Blackpink, Shiny, that's Shiny but with 2 E's instead of the Y, or BTS, or Block B, who've just released a new single called Yesterday. Go and check it out if you haven't. Protect them, look after them.
Thanks for watching our Q&A. What you need to do now is give this a thumbs up, subscribe. Links are down below.
Let's beat 1 million likes.
Let's get 2,100 thumbs up.
Let's reach 200,000 subscribers. Yeah.
We're going to Disneyland in 2 days, so we're actually bulk filming a lot of videos today because living the dream.
Let us know if you've ever been to Disneyland and what we should hit up while we're there. It's our dad's birthday, so if you could also think of somewhere we should take him for his birthday breakfast, lunch.
We had a meet up the other day. And I've also was given a pin. I've started my Disneyland pin collection early, so hit me up with all those tips and tricks. That's what
Chips and dip.
Bye.